Hey everyone, and welcome to the very strange beginning to semester 2 at Midland College for this particular academic session. Rather than having class, since all we were doing today was going over the syllabus, I thought that instead I would just make a video going over some of the important aspects that you may or may not have noticed already on Canvas and in your course syllabus. So give me a moment to share my screen. So firstly, my name is Amy McBride. You can call me Professor McBride, Miss McBride. I don't really care. It's up to you. And of course, you are watching a short video over your art appreciation course. For today's agenda, what would have normally happened is we would be doing a Canvas overview, a Canvas activity, helpful information, some upcoming dates, and any questions. But instead, we're going to do the very pared down version in video format. So to start off with a little Canvas overview, I am in my student view for Canvas for your art appreciation course. And your homepage should look like this. So this homepage is going to be frequently updated. So I'm going to recommend that you periodically check, especially these announcements right here, to see what's happening and see what's coming up that you might want to be paying attention to. So our announcement for today is, of course, the fact that our morning class was canceled. And of course, this is that video that's going to be posted as soon as it's done. Right underneath that, you can see that our virtual class meetings link is right here. If you click on that link, it will take you to this page on which you can take that link and go ahead and join the meeting. For Teams, make sure when you're signing in to log in with your Midland College Outlook email account and your Midland College Outlook password, not your Canvas password. Go back to that home page. Pretty much everything that you're going to need is located on this home page, so you shouldn't have to go and try and dig for anything. Of course, a little welcome note of the different things that you can find on this home page. Let's click here to start. If we click here, it takes us to our modules. These modules are in order that you will be needing them throughout these 8 weeks semester. Of course, here's your virtual class meeting link, a little how to cite a web page, really how to cite anything if you're curious. We do use MLA format in this class. So this web page shows you how to cite sources in MLA. If you're not sure how to do that, this might be a helpful source for you. If we click the next button, it takes us to our part 1 lessons. So what's going to go here is every single lesson I am going to be recording, and as soon as I'm done with the lecture, it will be posted here for you to refer back to as needed. So these are going to be really helpful for you if you need to refresh your memory or if you're absent for whatever reason. These lesson segments are going to really help you. And then, of course, it takes us to our first assignment. This assignment is open, and it is due January the 15th, so Friday. at midnight. And this week's assignment is really, really simple. You just need to introduce yourself a little bit, state what your major is or your favorite subject if you're an early college high school student, and something that you're hoping to gain from this course in the end. Then find one other person and make a little comment or a kind response on their post as well. And then, of course, the next assignment, which is also already open, but I wouldn't recommend you taking it until after the lecture is over it. The first quiz, which is over chapters 1 through 4, which is due on the 22nd. And then that'll take you into module 2, which once again starts with the lectures that will be posted after they have been recorded. Now I'm going to go back to our homepage. Once again, if you have forgotten how to reach that, it is right here on the click here to start. That's not going to change ever. But yeah, it's also right here under modules. Next is our virtual office hours meeting link. So I do have virtual office hours Monday and Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. And these are the links for those respective virtual office hours. Each link is different depending on which time period. And then, of course, upcoming sections of our course. Of course, our first up next is the part 1, the language of visual experience, which is the first part of the course. Here is your textbook that you're required to have. Yes, you need to get the textbook. Please don't procrastinate on getting it. All of the quizzes and assignments are online, so the quizzes are open book, open notes. You might as well take advantage of what materials you can for all of those assignments. And of course, some more links, a little instructor info, a little information about me, my name, my email, how to reach me, where my office is located. My office is in the Allison Fine Arts Building, room 195. It is inside of the photography studio, so if you get confused trying to find me and you see a sign that says photography, just go ahead and walk in that room and I'm there. My office phone number, but the best way to reach me is right here, cell phone. I am available from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. You can text or call. If you do text or call, make sure to include your name so I know who I'm talking to, and perhaps your class period or time. That would be extremely helpful so I know exactly what to answer, because I do teach several sections of courses and it can be a bit confusing if I don't know who and what hour you're in. My office hours are listed here. My in-person office hours are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to noon. And of course, online once again are Monday and Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. I will be on there today if you want to come say hi. I'll also be in my office today from 11 to noon. And of course, Friday, 8 a.m. to noon. Once again, for those of you that wish to come find me in person, make sure to wear a mask. Every building on campus you're required to wear a mask in. I'm sure most of you know that already. Feel free to stop by at any time. You can also find me online for our virtual office hours. And then there's a little bit of background about me. I particularly specialize in contemporary art history. What that means is I enjoy writing about art, not so much making it. I enjoy critiquing it and analyzing it. Do I know how to make it? Yes, I was required to take those classes, but it's not my favorite thing. I enjoy analyzing and critiquing quite a bit more. Contemporary art falls into the time period range of 1945 to present. So I am a very big fan of art that is being made today versus art that was made a long, long time ago. But you'll find everyone has a particular thing that they like. A lot of people like other things, so that is totally fine. I originally started off liking Renaissance art, and I thought that's what I would do, but I ended up changing my mind. I received this particular degree from the University of Manchester via a satellite school, Sotheby's Institute of Art in London. So I did live in London for quite a period of time, and I studied the art there and was fully immersed in the art trends coming from Europe at the time, which was fun, and I would totally recommend that to anyone that might be interested. Things that I like: traveling, going to museums, gallery openings, and of course, like everyone else in the world in this pandemic, I enjoy watching Netflix. Now back to our homepage for a couple more things. Most importantly, our syllabus. So the syllabus has a downloadable version, and then there's also the entire syllabus just posted on our Canvas. So if you're one of those people that likes paper copies, you can download this version and print it. Once again, my email is listed here. Just a brief course description. Art appreciation is a general introduction to the visual arts designed to create an appreciation of the vocabulary, media, techniques, and purposes of the creative process. Students will critically interpret and evaluate art within formal, cultural, and historical contexts, and will weigh the importance of art in their choices and values in everyday life. One time a student asked me, well, what is the purpose of this course? And I chuckled a little bit and I said, well, it's to teach you how to appreciate art, which is generally the entire purpose of this course. It is to teach you the different techniques of analysis and the vocabulary words associated with those techniques and the different mediums of art, and hopefully help you better appreciate and understand art as a whole. So different learning outcomes are listed below. I'm not going to read all of those, but if you want to, and of course, core objectives. Our required textbook, once again, right here. Academic dishonesty, which is about plagiarism. If you're not sure what plagiarism is, you need to reach out to me and I can go over a session on that. But it never fails every semester when it comes to our first short essay. Somebody plagiarizes and they didn't even know they did it. So I'm going to definitely recommend that if you are not sure what plagiarism is, reach out and we can go over that. Of course, plagiarism includes borrowing quotes, using books or websites as references. Even if you paraphrase, you still need to cite that source. If it is not from your own brain, it is not yours and you need to cite it. Otherwise, you could be plagiarizing. Of course, I always like to say it's better safe than sorry. So if you think you might need to cite something, go ahead and cite it. And once again, that how to cite sources is under your modules if you're confused. Plagiarism does result in a failing grade. And if you plagiarize 2 papers, that can result in a failure of the course. So I'm going to recommend that you do not plagiarize. Of course, here are the weightings for your semester. I need to change the formatting on this. It did not translate well. Quizzes are 40%, discussions are 15%, essays are 35%, and your final is 10% of your overall grade. How to succeed in this class: communicate. Use your emails to contact me or text me if you are going to be late or if you're going to miss class. Let me know. If you have any questions or are having any difficulty understanding content, let me know. If you don't communicate with me, I don't know what's going on. Cooperate, read the chapters, take all of the exams, participate in the discussion boards, and write quality essays or summaries. Complete all of your assignments by their due dates. Commit. Become familiar with the class schedule. Plan and allocate your time accordingly, and of course expect to get from this class what you put into the class. Assignments must be done on time. This is going to be a really important one because this is new. However, I do realize that sometimes life happens. Therefore, students will be allowed to submit one assignment late during the semester. That exception does not apply to the final exam. Because the final exam must be completed on the due date for college requirements. But let's say that for your introduction post that's due this Friday, you forget to do it until Saturday. Go ahead and do it. That will be your one late assignment that you get this semester. Just don't have something else be late. Of course, students will be evaluated based on their level of involvement with the course. That includes attendance, participation, and completion of assignments by due dates. You are getting an attendance grade. I'll tell you what category that falls under in a moment. So you do need to attend class. It does count towards your grade. Written assignments will be graded based on the level of prose, use of proper grammar, and attention to assignment requirements. Group projects will be evaluated based on level of group participation, attention to assignment requirements, and levels of topic understanding. And of course, the final exam for this course is not cumulative. However, it will be based on materials covered in lectures and readings over chapters 21 through 25. For those in early college, high school that are planning on attending virtually, you are required to turn on your camera at least once during the class to be counted present, so keep that in mind. Of course, you're not supposed to record the lectures, but I am recording the lectures for you, so I don't know why you would want to record it anyways. COVID-19 prevention, we do have a small enough group to meet face-to-face. So if you feel comfortable coming up to the campus and meeting, feel free to. We do sanitize before and after everyone gets there. Make sure you are wearing a face mask and social distancing. And of course, if you have any symptoms, please do not attend face-to-face, but maybe virtually instead. And here are our drop and withdraw dates. You guys are in this one, so your drop withdraw date is February 18th. Some links for you guys if you're confused on how to log into things. Support services, and of course, once again, my information is down at the bottom if you need to reach me at all. And then if we scroll all the way to the bottom, here are all of your assignments with their due dates. Now back to our home page, we're almost done. Here's your modules button. Once again, that takes you to your modules. And of course, some academic resources for you if you're interested in figuring out when you can go for tutoring or to the Learning Lab for writing help or the library. Those are right here. Non-academic resources, those would be like counselors. Those resources are here. And of course, distance learning help resources. So people that are needing help with Canvas, email, Office 365, Microsoft Teams, any of those, that is for you there. One final thing would be grades. And I'm actually going to leave student view for this one. so that you can see what the groupings are for things. Okay. Actually, I don't want grades. I want assignments. So your roll call attendance counts as a quiz grade, so it is 40% of your overall grade. That's why I said you do need to make sure to attend. It counts as a quiz grade. Your only other quiz grade is that first chapter 1 through 4 quiz. And then, of course, you have 3 discussion posts throughout the semester and 2 written assignments throughout the semester, a gallery report and a group presentation. Those are both worth 35%. And then, of course, your final exam. Now, we aren't going to do the activity because nobody's here and that would be a very sad activity. But once again, office hours here. You probably figured out how to reach me at this point. I've already talked to quite a few of you. Once again, if you want to talk to me today, I will be on the virtual office hours link from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Feel free to stop by and introduce yourself. And of course, upcoming important dates. We have January 15th, this Friday. Your introduction discussions are due. I would recommend maybe taking advantage of today's free time to get that one done. It's only just a short sentence or 2, and then you're done. Don't forget to respond to someone else's. Then your next assignment is your quiz over chapters 1 through 4. I would recommend you not do that one until we go over all of that material. But if you are a person that likes to work ahead, all of the assignments are open for you. Do it at your own risk, though. And of course, your chapter 6 through 10 discussion post is due January 29th, and your gallery report is due February 5th. I would recommend you go ahead and take a glance at the gallery report requirements under the course modules, as that is a bit of a big assignment. It is not like big as in worth a lot of points, it's 35%, but it is a bit time consuming in comparison to some of the others. And it does require you to actually go to a gallery. I would recommend you go to the gallery on campus in the art building, which we just installed a new show this week. So that is there for you, and it is free, and it is open from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. So I would recommend you go to the gallery on campus in the Allison Fine Arts building. And I will probably mention that many, many times coming forward. And of course, you guys can't ask questions, but if you do have questions, feel free to email me, reach out to me, message me on Canvas, message me through a text message, or you can come to the office from 11 to noon today, or from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the virtual meeting, and we can chat about those questions. Other than that, I will see all of you tomorrow, hopefully in person. Of course, if you're not comfortable, feel free to log in on Teams. Tomorrow, we will be going over the first chapter, so I recommend you taking a glance at that if you have your book already. And of course, the keys to success for this class: be on time, attend the lessons, ask questions, do the work, and you should pass. And hopefully today is not a sign of what is to come for this semester, because I would like to have at least a little bit of a normalcy, as this is my first class that I'm able to do face-to-face since the pandemic started. So I was kind of looking forward to it. But yeah, once again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. I will be available for you guys, and I look forward to meeting you all in person tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.